The scream had barely ended when the cathedral answered, not with an echo, with hunger. The hymn never ends. It only chooses a new throat. Welcome back to Bloody Chapter, where voice is wrought, and silence is blasphemy. Like, subscribe, and offer your voice. Let's begin. She should have died, screaming, but Elva rose, the mouth's breath still washed over her, warm, wet, and filled with the vibrations of something eternal. The chamber had gone silent now, not in peace, but in waiting. And she felt it, the hymn inside her, not words, not melody, but a pull. Veins beneath her skin darkened as if ink had replaced blood. Her fingers twitched. Her throat throbbed with a second pulse, the god's rhythm. She wasn't alone down here. Not anymore. She walked deeper into the caverns beneath the cathedral, the stone now spongy underfoot, like a living tongue that forgot how to lie still. Candles lit themselves as she passed, their flames blue, cold and impossibly still. Ahead, the tunnel split. She followed the path lined with teeth not carved, but grown until she entered a circular chamber, humming softly. The god's throat. Pillars of bone spiraled toward the ceiling like vocal cords. In the center, a pool of black ichor, thick with sound. It rippled at her presence. The air was rich with voices not yet spoken. And then she heard them. Elva. Help. We can't stop singing. They won't let us die. She turned. 5 of the chosen still alive. Or something close to it. The midwife crawled on all fours, her skin translucent, her mouth fused shut yet. A faint hum escaped her anyway. The butcher's hands had become claws, scraping his chest as if trying to carve out the music. The others staggered, sang, and wept, their mouths frozen mid, their eyes wide with a terror that had no release. The god was displeased. These voices sang off-key, and Elva understood. Before she could rise, they had to fall. She felt no fear, only purpose. Her voice no longer hers rose in. A single, perfect note. The room responded. The ichor surged, climbing the walls like liquid muscle. The humming became a roar. The guard was listening and watching. The midwife turned first, her knees cracking backward as she lunged at Elva, screeching through sealed lips. Elva raised her hand, and with it, a ripple of sound struck the woman mid-step, flinging her against the pillar. Her body didn't bleed. It shattered like crystallized voice, falling into 1,000 tiny, silent pieces. One by one, Elva moved through them. The butcher charged, a guttural roar trapped in his chest. Elva sang a counter-melody. His body crumpled, his chest caving inward as if the song had rewritten his bones, folding them into an impossible shape until he was nothing more than a broken heap. The boy tried to beg, his words reversing themselves midair. The cathedral twisted his language into static, and he fell apart in syllables, his form dissolving into a cloud of phonetic dust. Each death was not an execution, it was a correction. Each wrong note silenced brought harmony back to the chamber. The symphony of the god was being perfected, one voice at a time. By the time she reached the last one, the blind girl, Elva, paused. This one hadn't moved. She knelt quietly, humming, her head tilted as if listening to something far away. Elva stepped closer, the silence in the room now profound. The girl whispered, her voice impossibly calm. He's still singing, Elva. Elva froze. The first voice. The one before you. The one who sang, the mouth open. And then the girl's body dissolved, not violently, but gently, like breath turning to smoke and drifting away on a final, unheard note. Elva stood in the center of the chamber again, alone. The pool of ichor had stilled. The bone pillars no longer trembled. Above her, high in the blackness, a second song began. Different, ancient, more powerful. She raised her eyes, feeling the new vibration resonate not just in her throat, but in her very soul. There was more beneath the cathedral than stone and mouth and choir. There was a throat, and deeper still, a stomach. The The song is correcting itself. The wrong notes are gone, but something below still sings. Like, subscribe, and bring silence no more. We'll see you in episode 3.